Dr. K, better known as a psychiatrist who uses the moniker Healthy Gamer.
Like the others have their strengths, but yeah. So this is an interesting one. So Huberman apparently has announced his first book, including a section on relationships.
This is Andrew Huberman, who's the #1 podcaster in the health and fitness space. He's also a professor at Stanford University, and he is really a dodgy character, right? He will take very low-level studies and build them up to be a big deal.
And an alternative medicine sounding section on gut-brain connection. So the question, though, is why so many researchers and scientists put up with him rather than speak out, like Andrea Love, who wrote a very critical article out of him. And my answer for this is very simple, Matt. It's because they want his like popularity and reach. So there's plenty of academic types who like they just Huberman's super famous now, and if you go in the show, he's basically like Joe Rogan for researchers focused on self-improvement or whatever.
Yeah. But I think more broadly, and this applies to like a lot of these characters, right, that are popularizers and not very good popularizers, and you can wonder why. Well, hang on, how come all of his or her colleagues are not calling them out about this? And like the answer has got to do with the fact that the vast majority of researchers and academics just don't, one, pay attention, and two, just have much interest in public writing, or public communications. And so the small percentage that do are usually ambitious and would like to have a bigger audience and get a bigger channel and so on, and they tend to play the game, and the game is not being rude to the bigger fish, right? It's an ecosystem. So yeah, it's not a healthy dynamic. We're doing our bit to try to turn this around.
This is also how you can identify, like, just to give an example, Kevin Mitchell, the guy that we had on, and we talked about his book and we read his book, like, he goes hard at Huberman online, right? But he would obviously benefit from being nice in terms of like increasing his profile and going on and discussing his book and stuff. But he thinks Huberman is promoting pseudoscience, so he says it like, and this is how you difference.
These are right. So there are many problems in academia, but there are also problems in live streaming and podcasting in that there are so many incentives